Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
I love how the exits are like right there though. Let me make sure there's nothing hidden back here. No, we're good. We're out of here. You telling me that's an invisible wall? That's fucked.
Crystallized stone. Must be the way back to the map chamber.
Oh, that's an invisible wall and a half. That whole section is blocked off.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. You look familiar, sir.
I imagine you saw me in the first pensive you accessed, in Gringotts. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Was that the goblin we already helped?
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Hey, change of seasons, it looks like, boys. Look like we in the pumpkin season, meow. Wait, what about this Serona character? Why is everyone all whatever about it? Come and see me. I discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts. That's old as shit, isn't it? Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine. Professor Fig. I transgender when people see it as flaw because one of those scenarios. Pretty much there was no satisfying anything. Holy.
I've got spectacular news. The broom upgrade's ready. Stop by the shop.
All kinds of quests. Prepare for your search for the final keeper. That's a ways. Whoop. Still gotta do this. Grow and harvest fluxweed. Acquire all 3 combat plants and use them. What are the 3 combat plants? Does it say? Chinese chomping, mandrake, and okay. We got 2 of those 3. We just need to pick up another mandrake, I guess. Practice flying, we could bang that out. Sweeping a competition, what is this? Purchase a broom enhancement. We gotta start tackling these side ones, man. Especially the stupid gobstone one. We only need to find 3 more. Yeah, I thought the character was supposed to be introduced early. Or has Serona already been introduced and I just forget who the person is?
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience.
Beast class? Alohomora. Wait, what spell was Alohomora? Oh, that's the one that unlocks. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Let's do this. Let's go to that first. We're about to learn the unlock feature, though.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
I lied. We're going to this first.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts Caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there?
That sounds constipated.
Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
What happens?
Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, That day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible.
See, how did we miss this?
Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend.
Yo, whoever voiced this character, why the fuck did they voice him like this?
In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
How would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Whoop. And another spell learned.
Alohomora.
Think I don't have to equip it. What the fuck? You left and right to move the sparks to rotate the dot. Wait, hold up. Use left and right to move the sparks to rotate the dials until both corresponding gears are activated to release the lock. Yo, this requires some, What am I not seeing here? What? What am I missing? Okay, now I see. Wait, what do I do with the red now? What? Green only activates in that certain spot, right? Where the fuck is the red? Gotcha.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Casting Revealer reveals authority figures and enemy look. Yep.
Revelio.
Why can't I just Petrificus Totalis them? Reminder that the Hogwarts House will do an exceptional job. I expect the Cobra was peeved. Something. Should we see if we could? I'm gonna see if I can. Cannot. But before that, we're gonna smack the shit out of this. Looks like he just stays looking in the same exact spot.
Revelio.
How are yours?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers.
Be very, very quiet. Well,
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Preparing for rebellion.
what's this? Nobody's gonna notice this shit turning on randomly? That's cool.
Comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My marching professor has it club. I don't think that's what that class is for. She's right. Why don't you leave
Well,
goblins
what the
alone?
fuck happened to them?
How dare you speak to a prefect that way? I'm a prefect too, you twit. That's it. 50 house points.
You saw nothing. Oh, we gotta go up another floor.
Revelio.
What was the interaction with this?
Leviosa.
That answers that.
Revelio.
Hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacular.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Oh shit.
Revelio.
You saw nothing.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all
This guy sounds like a drunken Sherlock Holmes
First
episode.
suspected Peeves. He drove the previous
That's what he
caretaker,
sounds like.
rancorous cop, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
I'll see what I can do, but I'm fairly busy. I can't promise anything.
Understood. But I hope you will find the time. In case it matters, I do have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance?
I did.
Better be Avada
Once you
Kedavra.
brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alahamora.
Man.
Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew
Too bad we can't unlock Avada Kedavra ASAP. Kitty! I feel like it's been a while since we've seen a kitty, man. Alright, moving on. What's this? I guess we'll go to this first. No, that's at 3 broomsticks. We'll go to beast class first. There we go. And this is probably going to be the last mission for the night as well.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the
50
many
frames?
beasts we
Why?
study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howin. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howin's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches.
What the shit?
Experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
How I feed you? Oh. Big ass pellets, what?
Pellets taste like to Gerald. Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
That's a Neasel, huh?
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes.
Yeah, I don't know what happened on that girl's character model, but the previous scene, that angle, she looked crazy.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Yo, why she looking like
Let's
this,
go.
bro? She looked like the legit stereotypical witch from like Wizard of Oz and shit. Minus the green, I guess.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Watch the Neasels, just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student?
Right here.
There you are. I would like a moment, please.
Eat. What is this?
Buskins are fond of bogies.
Oh.
It's brilliant to catch someone by surprise with one.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
What happened to True Witch? Where'd she go? Level 11. Ah, whatever. That's not you.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
Easy.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Yeah, I feel like we already killed some poachers, man.
Come here.
I know that much.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
I'm not sure. What's this all about?
She's trying to set us up.
I promise you have nothing to fear. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
See how I'm making her run faster?
Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
It's a hippogriff.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful.
You better bow first.
Always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
I was about to say, they better make us bow. Now, come here. Let me ride you real quick.
I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
She's mine now. Where's that option?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
You may be reading into it. Talking to people isn't a crime.
It's hard to explain, but something about it just feels wrong. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
And here I thought we was about to get a hippogriff. Man, not cool.